so often, the Sports Hangover touches on mature topics. Discretion is advised.
Welcome to the Sports Hangover. I'm Jeremy. That's Mike, and we are back this week. We've been going like every 10 days, Mike. That's okay.
We're busy, and the fans want us, Jeremy. That's why we're back here today.
Tweets, so many tweets at CSH Podcast.
So many.
It was trending at one point.
That's big.
So I want to talk about several things today. Right? We have several shots. Our first shot, I want to get right to it. There's been some bad quarterback play in the NFL.
A lot.
Really bad. And I want to know who's the worst quarterback. Is it Jay Cutler or Cam Newton? Because the last 2 nights,
I only get 2 picks. I don't get anybody else.
2 debacles. I mean, if you want to have a write-in, go ahead, but I don't think you're going to get worse than them.
I mean, what about like Derek Carr or EJ Manuel?
No, he's a rookie. He sucks. He's out of the league.
EJ Manuel he was so bad that they brought in the backup Kyle Orton to play.
I know, but these are distinguishable stars. Yeah. Before the year, they said Cutler's a star, Newton's a star. And now it's like, can I get someone else? Where's the backup?
I would say Cam was looking really bad last night. He was bad. Sacked 9 times. I couldn't even watch the game. I turned it off.
Yeah,
it was bad.
The last few primetime games, like all of a sudden they suck. All of a sudden they're blowouts and they're unwatchable, which is terrible. I say Newton also. He said he wasn't hurt, which is even more concerning than if he was hurt because of how bad he was not being hurt. Like he should have been hurt for how.
I don't know why halfway through when they were losing like 44-7, they didn't bring in whoever the back. I don't even know who the backup is. They should have.
Derek Anderson, he beat the Bucks earlier this year.
Should have brought him in.
It's easy to do, I get, but still.
I mean,
so blowout city on primetime games. The ratings are down. They're down.
I have some tweets. This will be another shot, but I have some tweets from after the Chicago Bears got destroyed by the Green Bay Packers. All these tweets were directed towards Mark Trestman's, by the way, beautiful daughters. They are very good looking.
Yeah, this is bad. Like they're not involved in the game.
Not at all. They're not. Mark Trestman is the guy doing it. His daughters have nothing to do with it. But these are some tweets at the Chicago Bears and at 2 of his daughters. At Chicago Bears, your tranny dad your tranny looking dad is a disgrace to American football.
Wait, does he look like a woman?
I mean, I think he looks like a woman that became a man. Skinny, fragile. Here's another one. At her Twitter name, your dad's a faggot. Here's another one. Don't let me catch you walking alone. These are bad tweets. These are not tweets you should be sending. I don't know. Can somebody get in trouble for these?
Yeah, they should get in trouble.
I have more
because they're Twitter muscles. They're not real. You never say this to them walking down the street, but on Twitter you can say anything you want.
Here's another one. Okay. I would rape the shit out of her. I'm going to roll around and drink her fucking blood. Bears are easier than you on prom night. That one I laughed at.
That's fun. Some of them are funny, but the rape, I mean, that's not even
fun.
Funny.
That's not fun. So
Twitter is a bad place. Yeah. It's filled with more bad people than good people, which is true of anything in life, but especially Twitter.
I haven't been checking Twitter in a while, Jeremy. You still? I mean, I know.
But you still get my tweets.
I get your tweets text message to me on my large phone. I never miss it. All right, Jeremy, I got another shot. I'm gonna bring back a game. Bullshit or believe time. What? An oldie but a goodie, Jeremy.
Way back to 2012.
Way back. All right, I only have one. Should the NFL reinstate Adrian Peterson? He, I think, might be reinstated next Monday. Bullshit or believe, should he come back?
Okay, so I believe it. I believe it because in the court of law, nothing is happening right now. He's settled out of court. He's done with that. His attorney is a genius. However he got off, he got off.
All right.
He's already served a suspension. He might as well have because he's missed all these NFL games already. What is it, 6 or 7 games?
Yeah, but that was like a court thing. I don't think the NFL actually thinks it was for what he did. So they might say maybe you have 5 more games. But, I mean, Ray Rice potentially could come back too. And Ray Rice actually punched the shit out of his wife. And now Adrian Peterson did something bad, but I don't feel like it's as bad because he grew up doing it.
Yeah, it wasn't as brutal.
No. But you're getting you're getting hit with a stick. I mean, it's not the greatest thing in the world.
I mean, he'd whoop our asses.
No, I mean, it would probably hurt a lot. I mean, it's a big dude.
Yeah, he's huge.
So
I think the difference here is Ray Rice is not very good anymore, and no one's going to take the risk. And Adrian Peterson is good, and the Vikings will probably look to trade him, but they're going to be out of the playoffs, so they have no reason to play him. They could just trade him in the offseason.
And what do they go for? I mean, I feel.
Not what he would have went for before. Maybe a second-round pick. Do that.
I mean,
right? They have Matt Asiata. They have Jared McKinnon.
Yeah. I mean, they've been playing a lot better than anybody ever thought. And but the
Exactly.
Vikings, their quarterback sucks. They've been through what, 5 quarterbacks in the last 2 years.
Yeah.
It's not going well.
It's a bad franchise. You ready for another shot?
Give it to me.
All right. You have not been watching college football this year. I know you haven't.
No, I haven't.
Because you never
never
do.
do.
It's been great. There's a playoff now. There's a 14
I
playoff
know.
coming, and the college football games
Wait,
have been
can I-
great. Saturday night, there was 3 huge games all at once.
Can I tell you one thing that I don't like about it? I don't like that people in a room decide on the rankings. Because like in the NFL, your ranking is decided on your wins and your losses. Divisional.
It's better than a computer, though, right?
It is better than a computer, but what if like you were in there and say you had you were picking for the NFL and you're like, well, I'm a Dolphins fan. I'm going to definitely boost them up a little.
No bias.
Oh, come on.
Come in with blinders. Come in with the blinders.
And are you sure all these guys that love probably college football aren't going in there and be like, oh, I can get my team I can get it ranked.
I can't be sure, but these are some of the best, most respected people in all of sports. Condoleezza Rice. She'd be president one day, and she's on this committee. You think she's going, Stanford, I love
Yeah,
Stanford.
probably. Like, let me get a little.
No, they're too respected. They would be called out by their other people. It's better than the computers, and you can't go by record because everyone plays other teams. Like it wouldn't be fair. There could be 5 one-loss teams in the end, and 4 get in. I mean, someone has to decide who gets in.
I know, but that's to me what I don't like. Like where
who should decide?
Why can't we just figure out a way where all the all right, what they do in soccer over in Europe, they have certain divisions, and those divisions play each other every year. And then if you lose, you get knocked down to the second tier. Isn't there like D1, D2, whatever? Keep them in the tiers, and if you're the last 2, you go down to the next division. The top 2 move into the top.
Well, they wouldn't change. I mean, there's rivalries.
No, I understand, but I'm just saying the way
hundreds of
the
years.
way it's set up. I didn't go to a big college, Jeremy, as you know. I was
hated it.
adopted by UCF. I went there. I went to a lot. Yeah. I still actually never stepped foot in the stadium, but I was outside of the football stadium a lot. Yeah. I just think for people, I mean, I like football, but there could be another way to go about it to make it a little more precise.
It's better than computers, right?
Yeah, I will. Yes,
Humans
I
are better than
agree. I agree.
So we're in the right direction. We're moving
slowly.
Right.
They got playoffs. They got all that. Okay.
So maybe one day there'll be 5 super conferences, or say 4 super conferences, and the winner of each super conference just gets in the playoff. How about that?
I like that. Oh no! I think like the conferences should be like whatever they do in soccer over in Europe.
Yeah, let's make it like soccer because that's
all right. What do you want to talk about the college football?
No, I just want to talk about how good
it's been that
and how
good.
you don't watch it and you don't bet on it. You love football. You love to bet on football.
Jeremy.
Yet college football you will not watch and you will not bet on. Yet it's been outstanding.
Jeremy, my betting this season has not gone well.
Let's talk about it.
It has not gone well at all. All right. So last week.
Do we have a total?
No,
like, down
you don't.
5,000?
No, not that much. It's probably like $100 right now.
Chump cheap.
All right. So last week I did a parlay. I'm not even going to tell you what the parlay was, but I did bet on the Bears. So that's how it went.
That's how it went.
All right. So this week, Jeremy, I got one for you here. I don't know. Wait. Okay. Week 11. Okay. I'm taking the Patriots plus 2.5 at the Colts.
That's a line that Vegas is trying to tell you something there, right? Vegas is telling you to take the Colts by 3 because they're going to win the game by 3. That's what they're telling you with the 2.5 point line.
Is it though? Because I was tempted. I took the Bears because they were plus like 7. I'm like, oh, they could lose by.
So you're comparing the Bears to the Patriots.
No, but I'm saying
that the Patriots blew out 2 weeks ago.
I'm saying the Patriots have more explosive offense than the Colts. The Colts were destroyed by the Steelers, who lost to the Bucks. The Patriots are up here. Patriots up here.
Yeah.
Colts somewhere in the middle.
I mean, Luck has weapons. Think about it. He has Reggie Wayne. T.Y. Hilton is becoming a star this year. He's got Kobe Fleener. Allen at tight end. He's got 2 good running backs, Richardson
What about
and Bradshaw.
Gronk is back. Gronk is back in action.
I mean, the Colts actually have more weapons than the Patriots, which is crazy. But think about it. They do. Gronk is number 1, but then 2 through 5 are all on the Colts.
But you can't you're giving 2.5 points to the Patriots. I'll take it. I might even bet him straight up. That's how confident I am.
Yeah, I mean, It's a toss-up game, but the line is trying to tell you something. Vegas is telling you something with this line.
All right, next game, Arizona.
Listen,
I know. Arizona Cardinals at home playing the Lions. Arizona -1.5. I like this. I've bet on the Cardinals almost every week, and they're the only team that actually cover and perform.
So this is like a pick 'em game because the Cardinals lost their quarterback. Carson Palmer's out. He's
but
done,
Drew
bro.
Stanton won like 2 or 3 games for him. He's just like Carson
Drew
Palmer.
Stanton also has the lowest completion percentage in the NFL in NFL history. Actually,
Really?
Yes.
Okay.
And he spent a lot of that time throwing incomplete passes for the Lions, who knows Drew Stanton well. I don't know who's going to win the game. It's a real toss-up. The Lions' defense is just as good as Arizona's.
I don't believe it.
Stafford's due for a bad game. They've won 3 in a row. I think
They
he's due for a bad one.
barely have won the games.
It hurt me.
I know, Jeremy.
Sunday.
They barely
one.
won. All right.
Rough.
Next, I'm taking. What am I taking? I'm taking the Green Bay Packers. Who are they playing? Green Bay Packers at home playing the Eagles. Green Bay -6.5.
Mike, this is a big line for an Eagles team that's pretty good. And I know you're going to say Mark Sanchez. I know you're going to say it, and that's why the line is so
but
big.
last night, the Panthers made Mark Sanchez appear to be an all-star quarterback. They're playing so bad.
The Panthers and Bears were really bad.
So, to me, this is just like a gimme because really this line should be like 10 or 11 if the Eagles lost last night, which
it's not a gimme. I could easily see the Packers winning by 3 or 4, in which case you don't win. I like what you're doing here at the Packers. They're a different team at home in Lambeau. So Aaron Rodgers has not thrown an interception at home since December 2012.
That's a long time.
He's thrown 28 touchdowns at Lambeau Field since his last interception.
That's a lot.
I mean, the guy is playing out of his mind, and it's Mark Sanchez, so you're right. Take the Packers.
I like it. All right, last one. San Diego Chargers at home playing the Raiders. I don't know why I did this. I bet on this the last time they played each other, but that was in Oakland, I think.
And you took the Chargers, and the Raiders only lost by 3, so you lost.
But I'm thinking, okay, they've had a whole season to play.
Okay, let's see what I didn't learn.
I think, all right, it's -10. It is a lot of points, but I'm going to.
And the Chargers lost by 38 points their last game.
I know, but they're not going to let that happen. Phillip Rivers is coming back. Raiders are not that good. Raiders, for some reason, always get a jump start on the West Coast, like on the Broncos. Scored like 14 points right away.
I know.
It was weird.
It's weird.
So I don't know. I think they come out hot, and then they kind of cool down because people are like, oh, it's the Raiders. Like, not going to do much for me.
Yeah, I like the Chargers. They're coming off a bye. You think they're in better shape than they were in Miami.
I hope. All right, so that's it.
Raiders are likely to go 0-16.
And then guess who wins $500? This guy right here.
You did make that bet.
I did make that bet.
I forgot.
That was the only, and the other bet was
what? At what point did you make that?
Before the season started.
Wow, that is a genius bet. All will be forgotten with your sucky
That's
picks
right.
if the Raiders
That's
go
right.
0-16. You should be rooting hard every week.
I do. I want them to lose every week because before it was the Jags and Raiders. I'm like, all right, 2 teams. My odds are really good. But then the Jags won.
You know what's gonna suck is
they lose the last.
The Raiders.
Week. They win the last
because they played Denver, and Denver could be resting everyone, and it could be their backup.
Yeah, I know.
You better be out in a sports bar for that
will.
one.
All right, Jeremy. All right, so next shot is we have our Eliminator. We have missed weeks of the Eliminator.
There's bad math. You say you're up 3.
Okay, here
I'm
we're
not
gonna go all the
believing-
way back, Jeremy. All right, this is bad. This is bad podcasting, but here we go. Week 1, we both took the Chargers. Okay, we're even. Week 2,
No loss.
Week 2, I took Arizona. You took Denver. Not sure what happened there. I don't have.
Well, I can pull it up.
Okay. I have no wins or loses next
Make
to
it
it.
make it even better. Make it better.
Okay. But I do have on week 5. That was the last week we recorded. You picked.
No, it's
you
not.
picked the 40. Yeah, it is.
That was 6 weeks ago.
No, week 5. Week 5 in our betting.
Oh.
So week 5, we picked 2 teams. You picked the Bengals, which won, and then the 49ers, who lost. And I took Seahawks, KC. They both won.
That's true. So you're up 1.
And then Pats. God, I don't even know what weeks these are.
So what a hodgepodge.
All right, basically, from my count, is at this current state, I'm 5, you have 2.
That can't be right. None of this makes sense. You have to prove it. You can't just say,
All right,
I don't know
okay.
what week it is.
I'll recalculate, but let's pick. I picked last week Packers-Falcons, but we didn't record.
Okay, so I didn't
Oh wait,
pick
no,
any.
no. Wait, that's for this week. Never mind. That's this week. I deleted my other one. Okay, so this week
Oh, that's who you're taking.
I'm taking Packers and Falcons, but let's add a third in there.
Okay.
Oh, who haven't I taken yet?
So can I pick my two before you pick a
Yes,
third,
yes.
please? Because I can't pick the same ones you do.
Oh yeah, you got to win. You got to win. Okay, go ahead.
So I'm not going to take either one of those.
What do you got?
So do you have the list of who I've already taken?
I do have the list right here. You want me to read it out first, or you just want to pick a...
Yeah, tell me who I can't
You can't take the Bengals. Can't take the 49ers. Can't take the Packers. Can't take the Saints. Can't take Denver, and can't take the Chargers.
It's a lot. That's a lot of teams.
It's a lot of teams. I mean, the Patriots, Colts. I mean, you're so high on the Colts. I mean...
Okay.
Your Dolphins are playing the Bills at home this Thursday.
I'm not confident in that one. Okay. My first pick.
Right, I'm writing it down. I'm going to put who they're playing so we know.
I need three. Oh my.
Three, Jeremy. Come on.
I'll take the Steelers to beat the Titans on Monday Night Football.
Steelers for... It's
really hard to take 3 eliminators after you already can't pick certain teams. That's tough, man. That's tough shit.
Okay, all right. I like the Steelers pick. The Titans not looking good. What's his name is in there right now? Mutzenberger or something?
Mettenberger?
Mettenberger?
Yeah, he's not very good.
No.
I want to take the Chargers so bad, but you say I can't. You say I can't take the Niners, and I can't take the Broncos.
You got the Bears.
I'm thinking about the Bears.
You like the Bears?
No.
No.
Have I taken the Saints? Have I taken
Yes,
them?
you have.
I think
You took all the good. You took all the good teams.
Why did I take all the good
All
ones?
right, come on, Jeremy. I'm gonna throw in. Who am I?
I'll take the Bears. Give me the Bears.
Bears versus Vikings. You.
After that shitty performance, give me the Bears.
Wow, that's saying a lot.
And finally, give me the Redskins.
Whoa,
3 shitty teams.
I like the Redskins. I was actually gonna go with the Redskins as my third pick.
This is brutal.
They're playing the Bucks. The Bucks are, man, they are bad.
Bad.
All right, so you're okay. So you got all those guys. I'm gonna go. I'm not gonna pick the same because I wanna outdo you here. Who have I picked? I've picked Seahawks, KC, Browns, Pats, Arizona, Chargers. God, I'm so glad I took those Browns.
Yeah, a lot of teams on bye this week too. That hurts.
I'm gonna take the 49ers.
You haven't taken them?
No.
All right. Hope they lose.
You have. All right, so that's what we got. Packers, Falcons, 49ers, and then you have Steelers, Bears, Redskins. Write these down, Jeremy. So
I am this
at
time.
my calculations, I'm 5-2.
We're going to have to go back
All
and
right,
look
we'll have
again. In private time.
in
You have Packers, 49ers, and
In
who?
private time.
Falcons?
Yeah.
Okay.
So this is how it went from the week 1 at 9:24. This is when we started. Chargers, nothing. Then week 2, Arizona played New York, which won. And then Denver played somebody. And then we kind of went to a hodgepodge. I picked...
So we were tied after 2 weeks.
Yes. And then Browns, Saints. The Browns won, but the Saints, I think, lost.
The Saints lost. You lost that one.
No, that's the crazy Browns game where they came back and won.
Oh, the Browns won. Yeah.
Okay, then
Okay.
I took the Pats, and then you took the Packers. And I don't know what week that was. It says week 4 here, but I don't think it was week 4.
The Pats lost in week 4.
But, all right, 10-16, what week is that? Because that's when we recorded. That's when I have it right now.
That would have been week 7.
Which...
Not even close to week 4.
No, it's not. It's our week 4.
So the Pats
The
won.
Pats won.
You had the Pats, you
Yep,
said?
I had Pats.
And who did I take?
Packers.
The Packers won. Okay, still tied, right?
Still tied somehow.
Okay.
And then...
Next.
No, wait. I'm up 1.
How? You haven't proven
The Saints lost.
that. Who took the Saints?
You did.
I thought you took the Browns.
I did. They won.
And I took the Saints the same week?
Yeah, and they lost.
Okay.
And then the next week, week 5, this is our most current one. I don't know where the others are. Bengals won, which you picked. And then the 49ers lost. And the
Wait, I picked the Bengals? They lost.
so there's my count right. Okay.
And who else I
You
took?
took the 49ers.
And they lost.
They lost.
No, they beat the Saints.
They beat the Saints? Okay, so they won?
Wait, no, we got to go back a week. Hang on. The Bengals won. The Bengals did
All right,
win.
this is bad. Whoa.
49ers did lose. So that's 2. That's only 2, though.
2 right there. They both lost, right? Or who lost?
No, the Bengals won and the 49ers lost. So that's 2 total.
Okay. So
You're only up 2. I'm telling you.
all right, and then all right. So what is it? 1 to 2? No, it's
Yeah, just +2. It's
plus
fine.
2.
You're just
All right,
+2.
I'm +2.
You're up 2. There's big stakes because it's a jersey. That's why we're doing this, people. Because there's a jersey
This is
involved.
really big stake. All right.
No one's still watching. We could just dance naked.
All right, and okay. So then this week we got 3 going on. This is a tough week.
Yeah.
Okay. I'm glad we got all this.
All right, we
settled.
should wrap this.
All right.
One thing I wanted to share before we leave, it's our last shot. The Purdue Boilermaker basketball coach lost all of his hair. This is Gene Katie. He was there a few
Are you
years
gonna
ago. So
rip?
don't do
Are you
this.
gonna rip off your hat and show us you?
No,
lost all
because we're both follically challenged at this point.
I'm
of our
slow.
lives.
I have a lot of grays coming in the beard. This is
In our 20s, it's not fair,
fair.
but we're both follically challenged. This guy's like in his 40s, 50s, 60s. He had a comb over. He was spending $300 twice a week, $600 a week to maintain his comb over, and it was so brutal. It like looked terrible. So just listen. Don't fight it. I'm gonna shave my head soon enough. I'll be one of those guys. Mike, you're gonna at one of these days you have to shave it all.
Receding line right there.
Yeah, it's like halfway back. So just embrace it sometimes. Wear a hat. Don't hide it. Don't be one of the ones that hides it.
How
Just
much you spend a week
let-
on your hair products?
I use like a shampoo for $7
pretty good.
like a
That's-
month.
that's
So
good.
it's like under two
Maybe
bucks
that's
a
the
week.
problem. Maybe you're not shampooing enough.
Okay. Don't fight it, man.
I want to talk about one other thing. I forgot it over here.
No one's still watching.
So you want to talk or no? Des Bryant up for a contract this year. Do you think he goes or stays with Cowboys?
I think Jerry will pay him because he can't afford not to.
Okay, that's all I needed. All right, check us out at the Sports Hangover, at TSH Podcast on YouTube.com/Sports Hangover or sportshangover.com. If we don't get molested or abused, we'll be back next week.